What is going on, everybody? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let me get these ads off the screen real fast. So it's been a minute. It's been just the dead of the off season right now for the NBA, and I'm just been working a lot. Both my day job, I also got a new sports media job. I think I got two of them. One for social media, one I'm going to be doing working around the Hornets with the Every Hornets box score. Doug Branson. A lot of people on this page are mostly from the Hornets community, so a lot of you guys probably know who that is. But I've been busy, been working hard, so I got two screens, and I put the recording screen on this screen because I'm doing a quiz on this one. I want to be looking at the camera while I do it, but I'm just gonna look over here, make sure all looks good. But I haven't recorded in a while, so I'm trying to get back in the swing of things recording. Like I said, I do apologize. Just been working and fixing my light here, but I've been working, trying to do the best that I can to, get to where I can succeed in what I'm trying to do with this sports stuff, and I feel like we're taking the right steps there, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so we're going to do a little NBA quiz today because I haven't been in front of the camera in a minute. Kind of get them juices flowing again. Get feeling better about what I'm talking about here. Which doing a little gimme quiz here. It's the top 30 scorers in NBA history. I'm probably going to go in order or be close to it. This was last updated in looks like 2023. So some of the active guys might moved around a little bit. But you guys get the idea. I don't think maybe the last guy might get taken off here. I'm looking at I know who that is, so they're not active. So yeah, we're gonna get going, get into this. I'm just gonna start the quiz. And we're gonna get going. 10 minutes. I'll probably do it in less than that. Hopefully, gonna start with LeBron James. Shout out LeBron James. Greatest player to ever play basketball, in my personal opinion. And then we got Abdul Jabbar. He's number three in my all time list there. Then we got a guy that I despise. We're not going to talk about him, and I'm assuming Moses will also pop up. We're not even going to say the other guy's name. And then Kobe Bryant. I mean, yeah, Kobe Bryant. Uh, Simple as that. Simple as going. Then we got Michael Jordan. Just Michael Jordan. The greatest to ever do it. Number two on my list. We're not going to do the whole all-time list, but the top three I think is pretty consensus. You got the same three guys in the top three. We got Dallas. Love Dirk, man. Love Dirk. One of my favorite guys ever watched play basketball. Can't say enough good things about Dirk. And then we got our first old head here, Wilt Chamberlain. Um, this is gonna be a little discussion because I'm gonna let him talk just for a second because the time I'll finish before the time's up. Do y'all think? Do y'all think that Wilt scored 100 points in a game? I've for a long time I've gone back and forth, but for a long time I was like I think it's fake. I don't think he did it. And then I watched a video recently. I gotta find the link to it. Like I watched it like a week ago, and it was talking about how Wilt. They had like people on, like the guy who did the commentary on it. They were talking about him, and they like there was a commentating track of like the radio broadcast calling the game. And they only had the fourth quarter, which is kind of suspect, admittedly. But you got to think back, like these guys were, it's not the same level it is now for the NBA, but all these guys were still competing, And I think if the opposing team is saying he scored 100, maybe we take that into consideration. I don't know. I like to see somebody score 100 in HD because that'd be kind of nice. Shout out Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq says he doesn't put himself above Wilt Chamberlain all time centers because he didn't score more points than him. I think it's kind of cool that he's that committed to that. And then we got Carmelo Anthony, who was just inducted in the NBA Hall of Fame. Or sorry, the Basketball Hall of Fame. That's a very important thing there because people don't realize that your college career or overseas career can count to that. And you see guys like talking about people like Blake Griffin, who I personally believe should be in the Hall of Fame because his collegiate career was so amazing as well. But yeah, we're gonna get back into the quiz. So San Diego Rockets, Houston Rockets, Baltimore. Yeah, this is Elvin Hayes. And then we got Houston, Toronto. People forget that Hakeem played Olajuwon. Forget that he played in Toronto. It's like a weird one of those like Celtic Shack pictures you see. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Kevin Durant, he's probably a lot higher on this list now because he's only in 2023 he was like less than 50 or what is that 54 points behind Hakeem, so he's definitely there now. We could check after the video's over. Cincinnati and Milwaukee, that's going to be Oscar Robertson. Atlanta, Lakers, Boston. That's Dominique Wilkins. You kind of forget. I kind of forgot he played for Boston, but maybe he played for the other spots. Let me scroll up a little bit there. Spurs, that's Tim Duncan, arguably the most underrated player in NBA history. Just one of the greatest big men of all time. You just gotta love that guy. Boston, Brooklyn, Washington Clippers. Oh, that's Paul Pierce. Shout out Paul Pierce, and then you got John Havlicek, the Celtics all-time leading scorer, and then Minnesota, and then Kevin Garnett. Little Boston connection right there. Toronto, New Jersey. I mean, this is one of the guys who got me into basketball back in the day. Vince Carter. I mean, his highlight mixtape is ridiculous. Like, I don't know. I miss talking about basketball, so I'm going to talk about some basketball for a second. Vince Carter. I mean, I remember being a kid, like a young kid, and that's when he was like, he's kind of getting out of his prime. I mean, he was always so really good, but like the early 2010s when I was, first really falling in love with basketball, and I don't know, he still would dunk on people and stuff. It was ridiculous, and you find out he'd been in the league forever already, and he played for a long time, and I think that's really cool. Shout out, got much love for him, and then we got Milwaukee, Indiana, Denver, Dallas. I don't know if he started in Milwaukee, but Alex English did play most of his career in Denver, and then he ended his career in Dallas. I know he's going to be up here. Yeah. Maybe I don't know ball. I don't know. I don't remember him being in Milwaukee or Indiana, but then again, I wasn't alive in the 70s, so, I don't know everything for basketball, so I'm still learning as we go. We got Reggie Miller. Lakers should either be Elgin Baylor or Jerry West. I think it's Jerry West, but I'm going to try Baylor just to be safe. Yeah, it's Jerry West. Worst. New York, Seattle, Orlando. Is that Patrick Ewing? Because I know he played in. Yeah, he did play the one season. I have seen the picture of his jerseys and his Sonics jersey. I knew Orlando for sure. Thunder, Houston, Brooklyn, Philly. Oh yeah, you can tell how old this is. This is James Harden. This is before he ended up in the Clippers. That's funny. Milwaukee, Seattle, Boston, Miami. That's Ray Allen. Too many L's there. That's Westbrook. They don't have the Jazz on there. I'm just kidding, but they don't have the Nuggets on there either. So Philly, Denver, Memphis, Philly. I forgot he went back to Philly. It's Allen Iverson. Philly, Phoenix, Houston, Charles Barkley, Golden State, Boston, Hornets, and Chicago. The only Hornet on this list. Shout out my boy Robert Parrish. 100%. Bang, bang, bang. We always do the quiz that just because. Let's see what the best name and worst name we got on here was. Robert Parrish. Ironically, the last name was the thing. This is almost in order. Kobe's a little higher than Kareem or, what's his face, but yeah. Huh. Okay, well, it's 100% on the quiz. I'm going to move my camera back over to this side. Let me just go back to full screen here. Thank you so much for watching. Miss you guys. I'm going to be back here somewhat consistently. Shout out my cat, Mr. Mando right there. But yeah, no, thank you so much for watching. We're going to be back. And I'm going to be recording on with every Hornets box score as well. So go all links to that stuff in the description once that goes up. I think we're going to record either tonight or sometime this week to start that. But super excited to be back. And we actually, I'll go a little bit more into this. I'm a Hornets guy. We know I'm a Hornets guy. I rep Hornets all day. My hat's not right here, but I'm Mr. Hornet. Super Hornet. That's my podcast. I got a sports social media job recently covering a team that's not the Hornets. It's through Sleeper Fantasy. Sleeper is a great company. Used Sleeper for a long time without the employment. Very happy to have worked with them in general because I think it's really cool. Sleeper offered me a job. I'm covering the Atlanta Hawks for them on the Sleeper Hawks page. There's a little rivalry between the Hornets and the Hawks, but I think it's like a fun rivalry, not like a hateful rivalry. I'm an Ohio State fan. I hate Michigan. I'm a Coastal Carolina fan. I hate App State. I hate Liberty. Right? I hate those places. I don't hate Atlanta. Atlanta, they got a cool team. I like Trae Young. I like the roster they have. I think it's like a respect thing and like a more of a location thing than a hate thing. I do like the Pig. I don't know if I want to win the Pig, every year now. That might be a little weird. But I will be attending some games in Atlanta this year. They were denying my media pass, but the Hornets might be giving me media pass. That's in the works too. A little Hornets media pass action there. So I'll be covering both teams. my own stuff on my own page, sleeper stuff, it's all Hawks. There will not be overlap. I'm not going to be talking about the Hornets on the Hawks, and I'm definitely not talking about the Hawks on my Hornets page or my page. But yeah, no, thank you so much for watching. Just got to remind everybody that this is still I'm still the Hornets guy. Like, I am the Hornets guy, and I'm always gonna be the Hornets guy. But you know, you gotta take a job, and I'm trying to make this work, and I'm trying to carve out a career here, and that's how you do something like that. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Enjoy basketball. Go whatever team you want, because I was gonna go Hornets. This is the NBA video. This isn't a Hornets video. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.